As the world around us rapidly changes, we need a new form of leadership, one that can help to meet the challenges and the opportunities that are coming our way, in particular to help young people to be thriving in the 21st century. These times welcome a leadership focused on what we could perhaps call radical compassion. Compassion for ourselves, compassion for each other, and compassion for the rest of the natural world. They invite us as leaders to take a step back, to look at the bigger picture and start to see what's no longer working, recognizing how we can move in a different direction, a direction in which people and planet can thrive together. As Director of ThoughtBox Education, I am beyond thrilled to be introducing our Regenerating Leadership Programme, a journey for head teachers and leaders into changing the system by cultivating the conditions for whole person, whole school, whole system thriving. If we're truly honest with ourselves, we know deep down that things can't continue as they are. So many of us in our educational spaces have reached our limits, and we're starting to see the symptoms of distress. Business as usual has got us into a lot of the predicaments that we now face, and it's time to tell a different story. A story of regeneration, of enabling and allowing the conditions for personal, collective, and systemic thriving. Our aim on this programme is to help connect the visionary to the practical by identifying the sort of education that we need in these rapidly changing times and helping to enable what schools can do when adopting a regenerative mindset. So, how does this programme work?
Drawing upon the same principles as our curriculum, this course is designed to be experiential, exploratory, and discussion-based. Through powerful and reflective exercises, we will guide you to explore what regenerative leadership means to you as an individual, so how you show up in the day-to-day, as a professional educator, so identifying those moments of thriving that you create in the classroom for your students, as well as for the system as a whole in your role as a school leader. The systemic nature of this course allows you to identify all of the parts of your ecosystem that ensure whole school thriving, while acknowledging the challenges and the barriers that you will inevitably face. We also take an appreciative inquiry approach to ensure that you identify the successes that already exist, to nurture them, to allow for a regenerative system. Finally, we ensure that you hear from the true experts in the room, each other, through peer mentoring, action learning sets, and open discussions. We ensure that you bring your wisdom, your knowledge, and your own experiences to the forefront of your development. So, what does this program actually look like?
To do this sort of work well, we need time, we need support, and we need community. And this program has been designed to allow all three of these to flourish. We are going to start each term with an in-person Catalyst workshop in the beautiful grounds of Ball Place in Kent. Now, this is an organic farm with an education centre focused on regenerative futures, and we'll be working together with our collective in our building, Ball Place House, for each of these Catalyst workshops. So the workshop will be the beginning of each term focused on our core content. And then over the rest of that term, we will meet 3 times on Zoom for short, deep, supported programs to put a lot of the ideas that we look at in the workshop into practice in our communities, sharing best practice and learning from and with each other. Within and beyond this, we will create a whole wealth of resources and of supportive ideas to help you deepen your practice, as well as pairing you up with another person from another school so that you've got a support buddy to take you through this learning journey. We have a 1-year program in this Regenerating Leadership course, but the journey doesn't end there because we have created an entire school program to bring these regenerative practices to life. And so after year 1, we will work with you in a slightly different way to help deepen and support work in context to build and create the conditions for whole person, whole school, whole system thriving. So, how can you get involved and how can you join the program? We're going to be hosting an online taster session on the 19th of May. A chance for all of you to come together and learn a little bit more about the how, the what and the why of the programme, as well as to meet the 3 course conveners and facilitators in more depth. Beyond this, we invite all applicants to fill out our joining form, in which we ask you to share thoughts on 5 questions. Questions to help us to know a little bit more about you as a leader, the context in which you are teaching and working, and to help us to understand what it is that you're looking for in this course and how we can best support you moving forward. Beyond this, we really welcome you to set up a chance to have a call with ourselves as a team so that we can really meet one-to-one and listen and learn about what's happening in your context and build the pathway forward. Full details of how to join any of these events and to apply for the course are on the website, and we very much look forward to working with you to co-create a thriving future for the next generation.